Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Aldridge out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Curry. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he's good on the second. Here's Lowry. The dish to Wall. The kick out to LeBron. The three-pointer off the mark. The drive by Thompson on target from 13 feet.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in his zone.
Lowry dishes to James. Outside Anthony. Back to James. Gasol a screen. Gasol a screen on Thompson. James kicks to Anthony. The kick out to Wall. 5 on the clock. From deep, James. LeBron with another miss. Curry passes to Harden. And that one's good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now, here's Lowry. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Outside Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The East All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Carmelo Anthony at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. A shot by Harden, wide open. No good with the triple. The West All-Stars on D. Anthony dishes to LeBron. The drive by Lowry. Thompson with the rebound.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And the 3 off target. James against Thompson. Outside Lowry. Here's Anthony, and Gasol sends it back. And they'll keep possession. That's good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden outside. Aldridge a screen. Harden kicks to Curry. Dishes it to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Passes it to James. A floater. Here's Gasol. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
The West making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Nowitzki, good.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nowitzki against Anthony. From the baseline. It's rebounded by the West.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Thompson. Lets it go from deep. That one goes. Count it. Thompson's got 6 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Wall. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Harden outside. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. Thompson for three. No luck. Great D that time from James. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by one. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to James. He has 5.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
New players in now for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gasol. Durant comes in for Klay Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Westbrook kicks to Lillard. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. Outside Westbrook. To the paint, here's Cousins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
There's the pick. Teague against Lillard. Teague, the pass to Horford. Kicks to Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teague for 3. No luck. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Westbrook kicks to Durant. No good on the triple. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Butler that time on the assist by Teague. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And here's Westbrook. Korver with the defensive effort. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. East All-Stars lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 2, and now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Kyle Korver is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Here's Irving. Pass to Bosh. Feeds to Korver. Back to Bosh. He kicks to Butler. And there's the pass to Irving. Here's Millsap. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Westbrook, here we go. Shoots off the screen, and it's off the back rim. No good. And here are the East All-Stars. Here's Irving. He feeds it to Millsap. Shoots from 12. Again, Millsap missing. Durant, the pass to Paul. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. And it's sent back by Bosh. Here's the break. All going up court. Finished off the break.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And, Kevin, that's exactly why this is an important possession for him.
Paul kicks to Duncan. Inside, Durant, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the East with some changes. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Millsap. James comes in for Jimmy Butler. And John Wall's subbed in for Kyle Korver. Then for the West All-Stars, Aldridge comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Durant hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Durant against James. Bosh, high post. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Aldridge. An even 3-on-3 break. Harden dishes to Paul. Durant against James. A baseline J. And that one's good. Durant.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
James outside. Pass to Wall. Paul against Irving. He dishes it to James. 6 on the shot clock. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Durant kicks to Aldridge. The feed to Duncan. And it's sent back by Bosh. And he recovers it. Duncan with the bucket. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Marc Gasol. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Gasol's shot is good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Paul kicks to Harden. Aldridge with a screen on Wall. The drive by Paul. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got his first 2 points. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving kicks to James. Here's Gasol. And Gasol sends it back. Paul passes to Thompson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Horford comes in for Anthony, and it's Teague in for Irving. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for James Harden. Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. The shot is off.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
James against Nowitzki. Just 4 to shoot. James, no good. 1:44 left here in the second. And Lillard kicks to Paul. The dish now to Gasol. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Teague drives in. Gasol passes to James. Dishes it to Horford. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The East All-Stars have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Al Horford. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the East. Korver comes in for John Wall. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in for Paul. So Horford gets 2. And the West All-Stars with possession to the inside. Curry. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Teague. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Gasol's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Paul Millsap is checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Cousins is checked in. And so here are the West All-Stars. Thompson outside. Cousins with a screen for Thompson. Pass to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. And it's the East with the rebound.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebound is...
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And the basket by Curry. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Millsap a screen. Korver dishes to T. And Millsap, here we go. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. It's been a tight matchup so far in New York. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And what about Pau Gasol? I mean, he's been sensational.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
And so here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 1. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Steph Curry's out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Curry. Harden missing his last shot. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Lowry. Wall's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the East All-Stars. Harden against Wall. Harden kicks to Curry. To the inside, Gasol, and the layup's good off the glass. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. Guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Anthony's shot is off. Lowry against Curry. Kicks it to Harden. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden. Here's the 3, and he gets it to go. And it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Get ready for
go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Durant following the miss by John Wall. Harden with room to shoot. And that one comes up a bit short. Harden's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. LeBron kicks to Love. Here's LeBron. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Paul against Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Paul passes to Gasol. Pulls up. Can't get it to go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Outside Gasol. Back to Lowry. Gasol, a screen on Paul. Lowry, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Some changes here for the East. Chris Bosh is checked in for James, and Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the West All-Stars, Duncan, he's checked in for Gasol. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Feeds it to Duncan. Little turnaround. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Anthony. Pass to Bosh. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Westbrook, no good. A tight game here in New York. Westbrook against Irving. Bosh, the screen. Irving dishes to Bosh. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
1:39 left to play in the third. And Wall kicks to Anthony. A step-back shot here. West All-Stars with the rebound. It's Westbrook with the drive. Aldridge against Anthony. Aldridge, the pass to Duncan. Takes it from 10. Some solid defense from Bosh.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
To the paint. It's stolen by Duncan. Anthony against Paul. The pass to Durant. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the East with some changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for Gasol. Butler comes in for Anthony. And it's Korver in for John Wall. The West All-Stars also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Aldridge. And Lillard subbed in for Paul. Now here's Irving. He kicks to Bosch. And it's Korver in the corner. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And the West All-Stars with possession. It's a one-point game. Lillard dishes to Durant. To the middle. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Chris Bosch.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And some changes here for the East. Horford comes in for Chris Bosch. And it's Teagan for Kyrie Irving. The West also making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Duncan. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Horford. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Now Lillard. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nowitzki a screen. And Lillard kicks to Curry. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Teague. Shot is no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good.
All that rapping pay your bill. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now
they've got Horford. Paul Millsap out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Nowitzki for 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Outside Teague. Millsap against Nowitzki. Millsap down low. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Millsap's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the East All-Stars. Screen by Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Butler. It's Thompson off the drive. No good from 18. The East All-Stars on offense. They trail by 1. Korver against Thompson. Korver kicks to Butler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Well, they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
A big group substitution here for the East. Pau Gasol's checked in for Horford. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Jeff Teague. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marc Gasol's checked in for Cousins. Aldridge comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. James Harden, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And Chris Paul subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Paul. Harden outside. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Here's Lowry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. It's Gasol missing. Paul outside. He feeds it to Aldridge. Pass to Thompson. Back to Aldridge. He dishes it to Gasol. Thompson outside. Again, the miss by Thompson. He's with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Anthony down low. It's up against Thompson. Anthony with the bucket.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Paul passes to Harden. Lets the three fly. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anthony sets the pick for Lowry. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Paul. Harden right side. Lots of room. Can't get it to go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Anthony dishes to James. Gasol, a screen on Gasol. The drive by LeBron. Back to Anthony. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you make some adjustments.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
John Wall's checked in for the East. Now here is Aldridge. And that's good off the glass that time.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Lowry kicks to Wall. Anthony on the wing. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Marcus Gasol.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the East All-Stars.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Now here's Paul. Gasol trying to free himself up, and it's Paul missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
.157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden to pass to Aldridge. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a three. Here's Gasol, and he banks in the layup. And now a 7-point East All-Star lead.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one. 9 points for James Harden.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
LeBron dishes to Wall. Good, and the assist goes to James. 6 points for Wall.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Paul with the ball. Gasol a screen from deep. Harden. Offensive rebound. Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
James left side. The kick out to Wall. The feed now to Lowry. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gasol setting the pick for Lowry. 4 on the clock. LeBron outside. And he slams it one-handed.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.